Okay, so today I'm making eggplant enchiladas. Yep, that's what I said, eggplant enchiladas. Eggplant's one of those intimidating vegetables that I feel like people think like there's not a whole lot I know how to make out of this. For me, I like to look at food and use it as an opportunity to mix cultures together. First thing I'm gonna do is sweat my onions. I've got some garlic. I've got chipotle and adobo. I'm gonna put that in there as well. This is where we're gonna let all these spices toast. I've got oregano, I've got smoked paprika, chili powder, and a little bit of cumin. We're basically just kind of making a bit of a sofrito in the pan here. We're gonna cook this into almost like a paste. This is where the sauce takes a little bit of a detour. I'm adding to this some canned tomato puree. You could use chopped, knowing that we're gonna blend this sauce into a puree before we introduce this to our dish. This sauce will simmer for about 20 minutes. One thing that I do that's a little bit different, a little bit more fun is we're gonna use the eggplant as our tortilla, but I still want some of that masa flavor. So I'm gonna blend some corn tortilla into the sauce to help thicken it and emulsify everything together. I can add a little bit of salt to it right now. Once the sauce is pureed, I like to emulsify a little bit of olive oil into it, and that'll help bring that sauce together. So for my eggplant, I'm just gonna take the stem off of it first, and then we're gonna slice it in half long ways. We're gonna slice the eggplant to the thickness of like the flour tortilla or the corn tortilla that you would use to make a traditional enchilada. It's about 1/4 inch thick. So these eggplant slices appear to be a bit thick to roll something up in. That's okay, because we're gonna salt them. That'll soften them up, that'll release some of the water. I've got a little bit of AP flour, and I'm gonna create just a light batter. We're just gonna go flour, eggs, and straight into the pan. We don't need to cook this too long because again, we're still gonna bake this. We're gonna stuff this, we're gonna bake it in the sauce. We're doing this just to really cook the batter on the outside of the eggplant, but you don't have to cook the eggplant all the way through in this step. We're gonna take some of this reserved enchilada sauce that I made, and I'm gonna coat the bottom of a casserole dish. I have some ground beef here. I cooked that down, and I took some of that enchilada sauce and used that for the sauce for the beef, added some shredded cheddar and jack cheese to that, and this is gonna become the filling for my eggplant enchiladas. I've got some more of that jack and cheddar cheese here. I'm gonna sprinkle the cheese evenly over this. I've got my oven preheated to 350 degrees Fahrenheit. I'm gonna bake this for anywhere from 20 to 30 minutes until it's nice and bubbly. This has that nice, stretchy cheese pool. That's what we're looking for. It's smelling delicious. Like if you're cooking for kids, oftentimes like, how do you sneak vegetables into a child's diet? Or how do you sneak vegetables into a picky eater's diet? Oftentimes, you just make it look like an enchilada. All right, let's give it a bite. You could trick somebody into thinking that they're just eating regular enchiladas. And then you drop them with the eggplant enchilada, and all of a sudden you get that reaction.